think he wants to be president.
No. It was Obama talking shit about him. 100%. When Obama was doing that dinner, White House Correspondents' Dinner, Donald Trump's in the audience, and Barack Obama's going deep, and he's hitting him with some bombs.
Say what you will about Mr. Trump. He certainly would bring some change to the White House. All kidding aside, obviously we all know about your credentials and breadth of experience.
And one of the things he hits him with is, here's one thing I am that you'll never be, President of the United States. And everybody goes, oh!
Obama will go down as perhaps the worst president in the history of the United States! Exclamation point at real Donald Trump. Well, at real Donald Trump, at least I will go down as a president.
So here's another one on Trump that people don't know. So there's two, let me give you two truth bombs that for some reason no one's talking about either of them. So the World Cup one I told you, he organised all that, so that's one. The other one, when Trump was president, there was no wars. He ended all wars.
Yeah.
He kept going on about a Nobel Peace Prize because Obama got one and he's been calling it out the whole time. In his last year, Donald Trump got 4 Nobel Peace Prize nominations. Why? Because first of all, North Korea and South Korea signed a peace agreement. Trump orchestrated that. Then in Israel, he moved the capital city from recognised Tel Aviv to Jerusalem. He put America in the middle of Jerusalem. Jerusalem, Jerusalem. What that did, though, is to bring peace. This is the Holy Land. Within this area, you've got the Muslim faith, the Jewish faith, and the Christian faith. It's the same God. There's a divide there. It doesn't have to be. It's just the same energy.
Yeah.
That's significant too. However, he then had peace deals, and this is big. No one's talking about it. Oh, he's a Jesuit and he's a Zionist. No, he created peace with Israel and Bahrain, Israel and Sudan, Israel and Morocco, Israel and UAE.
Wow.
Peace agreement with all of them. So his last year, he showed the world why we're fighting. As soon as he come out, Afghanistan, war. Ukraine, war. Like, war does not make sense. So the new world we're heading into, if any argument between neighbouring countries, everyone else stops in and goes, don't worry guys, we'll sort this. That's how you, and imagine how much money you'd save.
If Joe Biden was here right now, what would you tell him?
Kiss my ass.
Why?
Fuck him.
If you're gonna run this country, you gotta have more than like 20 brain cells, and Joe Biden doesn't have near enough, right?
Biden got the gold gas. I'm on Tom and Jerry right now. I'm on straight feet, left and right. He got the gold. We need Trump back in office right now.
Have you ever had anybody ask you to look at pictures of your kid's shit? With that being said, I pondered this. Do I want to actually share this? This is graphic. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it up for like a boop second and just get a glimpse and be done. But I want to talk about what is in the poop that's very important. So right now we're doing a heavy metal detox with my daughter. We're using PVX. Reason being is because it's the only one that I found that was third-party tested. It's a spray. It has no taste. She loves it. We call it the magic water. Bada bing, bada boom. Mucus. Now let's talk about the mucus. What is coming out of my daughter nonstop is called mucoid plaque. What is mucoid plaque? It's a combination of harmful mucus-like material and food residue that coats the gastrointestinal tract. Mucoid plaque coats the colon. The reason of its being is to protect the body. This is your body's way of trying to protect itself from heavy metals, toxins, foods that we're not meant to eat, like ropes of mucus loaded with heavy metals and toxins. So when you see them come out of the body, that is an amazing sign. That is a sign that the heavy metals and toxins are coming out of your body, and that's the result that we want. So let me put a picture up for you to look at, okay? I have a few, but let me just share one. I'm gonna keep this very brief. You can just get a glance of it and see and know that that's mucus and it's ropey and it's disgusting. Another quick example. Toxins are coming out. All of that's coming out of her. It's cleansing her. That's what we want. Disgusting, I know you guys, but honestly, this is a silent epidemic that we are seeing within our children that nobody is really correlating, but this is a huge correlation. Heavy metal toxicity. Too many toxins in the body. It is wreaking havoc on our children. It is wreaking havoc on ourselves. Our health is everything. And if this is what our kids' guts are ridden with, no. If you guys are interested and you want to learn more, I will put it in the comments below and hopefully it helps you guys. Let's get that shit out of them, literally. All right, we're going to talk about some poop today. We're on day 6 of doing the zeolite detox. You guys, the amount of parasites that came out of my 2-year-old. Yesterday was like a mucus day. Today was, we're going to throw some parasites all at you and some mucus. I have a photo. I did take a photo. I don't know if I'm allowed to post it on TikTok. Somebody let me know. But we got to talk. What I've seen and experienced in my 2-year-old in the last 2 days has been something that I am like jaw dropped. I don't have words. It was like somebody just turned an on switch on. It has been like mind blowing. I'm not exaggerating when I tell you it's like I'm seeing a kid that I have not seen before. The way she's speaking, her tone of voice, it's like her personality just like came out overnight. I'm not kidding. Personality just like popped on through. She's conversating, okay? We're having a conversation. My daughter never did that. She would ask a question and that would be it. If you guys know me and you've been following me, you know that I have shared my story many times and I do not trust Western medicine. I've just lost faith in the system completely. I've lost faith completely. And then knowing what was in the foods that my kids eat, and I felt like I had a loss of control of that, I just could not stand. It ate me alive. This is restoring my faith, is making the right choice as a mother for my kids. In my 5 years of being a parent, I have never felt more confident in making a decision for my children. I'm on day 6 of using this. It's just one of those things when you know your kids and you just see difference and you're like, what is, like, back it up. Like, what is going on here? My kid's laughing at the TV when she watches TV now. She's playing with toys and using her imagination. She didn't do that a week ago. And the fact that I made a video just solely saying that I was doing this and I was going to be starting this with my kids, and the amount of parents who commented on it, mothers asking where they could get it from, solidified that I am not alone in this at all. Other parents are having the same concerns. We want our kids to be in the healthiest state of mind. In simple terms, what zeolite does is it's going to grab onto heavy metals, toxins, and it's going to bind them and it's going to pull them out of the body. It is loaded with antioxidants, loaded, tons of minerals. I'm just so confident that I've made this decision, and like as a mother and what I've gone through with my kids, finally I can say I have found something that I feel confident in using with my kids that is safe. And the best part is right now, if you guys want to try it, you're going to get it for $13 with free shipping. It's in my bio. Go run. Okay, so this says, can you explain how to start and continue use of this product? Yes, I can. And I'm actually going to put this in a playlist for everybody so everyone just has somewhere to go. They can get all the details, info, etc. I'm so pumped about this, you guys. You have no idea. So I want to put out a chart for the kids in general because I've had multiple people ask. So this is the chart for kids. So if you're wondering for kids, this is what it is. And when you see spray, that's pertaining to the blue Pure Body Extra bottle. And then the drops are the Pure Body, the green bottle. And then for adults, it is 4 sprays 4 times a day and then 3 drops 4 times a day. That's like when you're like detoxing. So like probably the first like 2 months that you're using this product, you're going to want to do it that often. But then once you kind of get your body into like, you know, like remission where it's good, you can kind of back off a little bit and like just like sparingly use it maybe like once a day. So the first like 2 or 3 months are when it's like critical and when you need to like, you know, like take it serious and keep up with it and whatnot. And then after that, you can kind of like lax with it a little bit. So I hope that answers your question. And if anybody else has any questions, feel free to drop them.
I won in the Netherlands where I said that. I was on television and in the Netherlands, and I said that Playboy had been producing child pornography and had been conditioning people, based on our research for DOJ, since at least the 50s, actually, depending on how you looked at it. And Playboy sued me for libel and slander in the Netherlands. They won't sue me here. They would never sue me here. I say, sue me here. Give us a jury trial here. And the judge looked at all the documentation, the images of the children, the in bed with daddy or whoever, and said, no, she's right. You know, they lose. Playboy loses. So to little old me, you know, multi-billion-dollar outfit just lost.
When and where did you get your PhD, and what is it in?
PhD was from Case Western Reserve University in Cleveland, Ohio. 1980, I think, or 79. I'm getting too old to remember these things. And it was on communication, on the way in which mass media affects changes the human brain, and changes the human being, and changes the culture.
And what are you doing here at Liberty University now?
I am bringing my wide knowledge to the faculty here, and they have taken my archive, which is massive, in the next room, and thousands of books and many thousands of documents, so that there will be a home for this material, and we'll be able to at least have a record of this whole history of the sexual revolution as it was changed in the United States and the Western world.
What is it about society that disappoints you so much?
Oh, I don't know. Is it that we collectively thought Steve Jobs was a great man, even when we knew he made billions off the backs of children? Or maybe maybe it's that it feels like all our heroes are counterfeit. The world itself's just one big hoax. Spamming each other with our burning commentary bullshit, masquerading as insight. Our social media faking as intimacy. Or is it that we voted for this? Not with our rigged elections, but with our things, our property, our money. I'm not saying anything new. We all know why we do this, not because Hunger Games books makes us happy, but because we want to be sedated. Because it's painful not to pretend. Because we're cowards. Society.
Elliot, you're not saying anything. What's wrong?
Nothing.